Oh, hello there again. So this is VBP. So we'll be talking about integrating Vtukonnect, all right? With what's it called now? With um our VPP version 2, all right? So they talked about version that makes life easy for you, okay? So we're just going to be going to configuration of what's it called now? Of the cable TV. Okay, so this is slightly different to the other ones we've been seeing. All right, so we actually broke these down into three parts, like into parts actually. So it's more than three though. Okay, more than three, like I said. So it's just three parts for now. Why? Because under GoTV you have GoTV, DSTV, and StarTimes. So under GoTV you have packages. Under DSTV you have packages. Under StarTimes too we have packages. So I'm just gonna go here to get those stuffs first. So this is our cable. This is where we do our subscription and things like that. So it says the cable ID, the cable plan ID, then the meter, right? So here, there will be a lot of replacements going on here. A lot of replacements will be going on. But I think, is it a lot really? Because you just be replacing plan ID and meter, because this will be static now. Unlike before that, it will be dynamic. It will be static for us, so that we just need to concern ourselves with just those two things. So now when we check here, let's go back here now to get that out. So where is it now? Yeah, our cable API for cable recharge. So here now, when we get here, okay, we now do a kind of a hard. Okay, so I'll be doing that of DSTV now. Okay, as a sample. I'd have loved to do GoTV, but I think I've done GoTV before. Or maybe I should just walk you through the way I did the GoTV. But I don't want to change the configuration there. That is why I didn't go back there to use the GoTV. Okay, so now let's now copy what we've already been copying. Okay, copy this there. Alright, so make sure there's no extraneous space so that you don't get extraneous stupid results. Alright, so I'm going to copy all this like we always been doing, so that we can have something to look at, just for looking sake. Imagine. So yeah, we have everything here we need. Okay, so I'm going to expand this again so that you can see. So we are removing a lot from here. Okay, so we are having smart card number instead of IUC. Can you see that? So this will remain like that because it's dynamic. Okay, then we have the cable plan. The cable plan too is dynamic, right? So let's change that from amount to cable plan, because this API does not actually need plan amount. It uses identity. Okay, for it uses ID for its own identity. Okay, so we're going to find out what to put here later. I think it should be service code or something, but we're going to check it out later. Then the cable name now should now be the cable ID. Okay, so yeah, so we are removing this service. Okay, so now let's go check what we have here. So DSTV is 2, right? GoTV is 1. So DSTV is 2. So that is done. We just leave the rest the way it is. Then, sorry, we've forgotten this. Very important. It didn't remind me. Very, very important, because that's how we log in. Okay. Then we have content type. Okay. That's what's it called now? Yeah, so we have that. But of course, like I said, we need to make sure that we have the double quotes surrounding it. Okay, so having said that, I think we're done, except for the cable plan that we are yet to add there. So where do we get the cable plan? Let me just show you on the Vtukonnect area. So we have the cable plan here, cable plans here. You can see that's the ID there. So for DSTVs now we have what is it called now, 44, right? So we don't we are not using that in that, so we can't put 44 here. So we are not doing that here because we need to replace it. So now coming down here, now we can say this is DSTV. Okay, then we need to keep put an image on that. So let's look for an image to put on that. I'm just gonna use a funny image there, man. Okay, so then here also, I don't know why this is changing to request something. Don't worry about that, sure. All you need to do is just change it back. That's all. Okay, we have that. Then the last part here now is just the pricing that we have here. You can see that before we have different pricings for, sorry, we have pricings for different what's it called now, for different cable TV. But right now we just have just one cable, so that we are assigning pricings to. Okay, so the way it was before, the way it looks is not different from version 1. Okay, we adopted the structure. Okay, so all you need to do is just the way it is here, because there's always a sample there, so you can just try to edit and suit whatever you want to use it for. So here now, this is where I get my cable, my plan ID, plan amount, or something like that. So you can see, so we have a sample that says API code. Okay, so that's the code of the API. Okay, what the user sees is what we have here. Okay, then API price, it is here. Then we have the site service code. Okay, so the site service code is the is what you actually want to call it. Is what you want to call it, like what you want to call. Should be site code, because there should be a site price. Oh, sorry. There's API price. Okay, then there's site price rather. Yeah. So the last part now should now be, because there should be a fifth part. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It remains 1, which is a fifth part, which is the name you want to call it on your own site. Okay, now why do you have to call it the name on your site? Because you don't want to, assuming you switched from an API that uses cable plan ID for recognizing their plans, it means that your user using your API will have to switch. So it does not make any sense. So that is why you need to set your own names to those things. So even if you switch API, the name will still be the same. I don't know if you get that. Okay. So in case you want to quote me, please you can try to crop this part out so that I can remember if you try to ask me questions. Because after making this video, man, I'm off the video. That's it. I'm off to other things. So I'm just going to name this the same thing BS that says access 36, just for naming sake. All right. So then the other ones too, say FTAE 36, right, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to stop at that. Then what we have here, so our success code is success, right? Successful. Then here we need to write customer, I think customer name or something. Yeah. So yeah, so here also you need to, like the way we did for electricity. Okay, you need to have something like that here too. So you have code, then some other things that the API will return. I don't know what that is yet. So that the API will return. So you have to put it there, and it has to be in double quotes, because with that your user can be able to check the details of a transaction, and it will just show them things that they need to see, not everything now. So and they'll be able to print receipt. So I think that's all for this. But before I conclude, like I said, we need to clear what is happening here. So let's see what will fill that part. So like I said, what is going to fill that part is the API code. Well, I'm just going to cross check one second. So here, instead of plan amount, we can use plan code now, because this one is not requesting for amount. So that's why we're using plan code. Okay, so we have that. Then we can now save this, and we should be good for it to work. So we expect this to work. Then if it's not working now, you can now let us know. All right, but when you go to your front end, you're going to see the changes that we've made. Okay, so let's reload this. So we have two now. So this is DSTV. So as you can see here, we have that here. So we can now check our stuffs here, as you can see. So we have all those stuffs there. So we can now try to check or subscribe or do something. So when I try to check this now, of course it's going to go wide because it's checking. So of course DSTV and multi-choice are the same thing. So that's why you're having that there. Alright, so you can see our product code, you can see our plan code there, you can see what's it called now? At least you can see everything you need to see, right? I think that's that. So if you encounter any issue, let us know, like fast, speed of light, so that we can fix for you. Okay, so let us know. So I think that's that. So like we always say, if you want our other add-ons, you can let us know. So you can let us know. You can let us know. So one other thing that I need to merge in, or should I make it another video? That I've loved to merge it in here because it's not much of a thing, and I don't think Vtukonnect offers that. They don't have result checker, so that's why most times we don't make videos for result checkers. You understand? So that's just what we have for you guys. So thank you and have a nice time, or have a nice day, have a nice evening, have a nice night anytime you are watching this. All right, take care.